As some of the notables, I think recently there was an article you may have read about Benco, a dental equipment supplies and office design company that came into the market. 100,000 square feet, one of the largest ones that were taken down this last year. You'll notice where they came from, Pennsylvania. Something we're excited about, seeing companies coming from outside the market. Buffalo Wire Works, which is a manufacturer of screen products for the mining and industrial markets, 19,200 square feet. And then finally, Integra was one that we worked on early on in the year, an IT asset disposition and recycling company. Very interesting operation. We took a tour of that, and a lot of high security goes on with some of the stuff that's out there. Another 75,000 square feet. And if you'll notice something, that's nearly 100 jobs. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's putting people back to work. And I will tell you that many of the works that projects we're working on right now, we have just in our house at NV Energy close to about 600 jobs currently that we're hoping to close this year in 2011. Some of the active inquiries in 2010 that came across our website and directly to us, plastics extruders, which are really great for us because they're huge energy users. We like that. From California and Pennsylvania. Internet fulfillment centers. We're going to talk a little bit about that in just a minute, but we're starting to see a lot more of those come out to the West Coast. Certainly New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Food processing and distribution from Georgia, Ohio, and California. In fact, we're working on one this morning that just came in from North Dakota. Advanced manufacturing, and that covers a wide gamut of different types of products. Georgia, Wisconsin, California, Missouri, Colorado, even Washington, D.C. And then, of course, aviation manufacturing, which we're starting to see an uptick here. And a lot of that is because of what's happening in the California market, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. In 2010, the team at NV Energy had 41 specific consultant site visits. Consultants, or site consultants, and folks such as people from Colliers, Ellis, private industries that are working on, or even asset managers from corporations that we've hosted here or we've met outside the market in promoting Nevada. Company site visits specifically to the Reno Sparks market, 25 different companies that we hosted specifically, and in conjunction with that, a number more, probably at least double, with our EDON partners. And inquiries over 250 that have come directly through NV Energy and or EDON. In targeting the industry sectors, many of you have worked with EDON or some facet of it here in Northern Nevada for a few years. You'll know that the markets, or now sectors as we call them, that they are working with are business and finance services, certainly software, clean energy manufacturing. I didn't say generators, I said manufacturing, so don't get that confused with what we do at NV Energy. Advanced manufacturing, which encompasses a whole lot of different products, as I talked about earlier. Advanced logistics, life sciences, and a new one in aviation and aerospace. What's happening over in the California, and many of you already know this, there's a lot of agencies that are looking to create revenues in California. And they're doing this by daily and sometimes 2 and 3 a day visits to a lot of these manufacturers. We have a lot of guys that are coming in, a lot of companies that have come to Nevada looking to escape that onerous situation over there. I want to talk a little bit about hot sectors to watch. These are some of the things that I've talked with some of my best site selector clients across the country. Certainly data centers. And buoyed by the internet and relentless growth of the internet and capacity for IT operations to help streamline the cost for budget-conscious companies, they're looking to Nevada and mostly to Las Vegas. I hate to say that, Reno, but they're looking to NV Energy because of the reliability of our system here. They need to be up and running 100% of the time with no breakdowns in their energy delivery. Internet fulfillment centers. Many of the companies we're dealing with across the country need to be out here to service the West Coast. Transportation costs, and we're going to see that certainly with the increase in fuel prices and whatnot, and there are some new regulations coming down from transportation in Washington, D.C. They're going to start costing carriers a lot more dollars. And they're going to start looking for more fulfillment centers and distribution centers here in the Western Coast to service their contracts that they have with their companies out here in the West. And finally, advanced manufacturing. Renewable energy components, most certainly. I'll be heading down tomorrow morning to Anaheim to visit with several companies just in this very market, both wind and solar. And it's not all being done in China. A lot of people read that. There are companies that are now starting to work these products here in the United States. Certainly, semi-skilled employees is a part of that. We have that here in Nevada. We just need to continue to work on that. And those of you who are working in economic development or have some hand in education, I would encourage you to continue to do that to the very best of your ability. We need to continue to keep that, take that semi-skilled workforce we have now and move them into these higher skills sets that are needed for some of these manufacturing companies. And then the last two components I put up there, I've already blown the joke, but you can read those last two. Companies need to get out and fast, and certainly onerous state agency requirements. You can only guess where that's coming from. I actually had a gentleman in Southern California that I'm meeting with when I'm in Anaheim tomorrow tell me that he had, over a course of 2 weeks, he had no less than 36 agencies or different visits from agencies in his business in a 2-week period. He couldn't work. California is a prime market for Nevada, and it's a good place for us if we know that the businesses are there that need to get out, for us to go over and do that work. So anytime you have an opportunity, if you know somebody, don't hesitate to call myself or Chuck Alvey and the team at EDON. We'd be more than happy to go over and take care of business and bring them to Nevada. Thank you very much.